Ladies and gentlemen, this is Fighter Get Knocked Out, All Hallows Eve. So you see I got my warlock cloak on. It's spooky business, and we are here to see the demons that lies within individuals. Ladies and gentlemen, Timothy Bradley is pissed off. He mad at Jayleon Love. He said Jayleon Love disrespected him, disrespected his wife. Tim saying he a real one, and if anybody want to step up to me, I'ma put on my cloak and I'ma go whoop ass. That's TB, Tim Bradley. So without further ado, let's hop in and let's break it down quick, fast, and in a hurry. Tim, what you got on your mind? Speak your mind, Mr. Bradley.
Yo, Tim the Storm Bradley, you already.
Hold on. I gotta connect my headphones. I was like, hold on, my headphones ain't in. I don't hear nothing on my head. Alrighty. Mr. Bradley, why you so pissed off and mad at Jayleon Love? Let us know what's going on in the world today.
Yo, Tim the Storm Bradley, you already know the rest. Jayleon, what? Bruh, for real? You want to come at this?
Oh, see, I want to know what the hell happened. You want to come at this? Tim, what happened? What'd he say? What'd he do? See, after this, we're going to have to dive into that Jayleon Love. But I seen Tim first. Tim, what's going on, champ?
Boy, are you kidding?
Ooh. Can't call no black man boy, especially a grown man. He called a grown black man boy. Oh, Tim looking to disrespect. Jayleon Love must have did something to Tim. Because Tim don't be like this. You know he like that, but he don't be like this. It must be the cloak or something, goddammit. I'm ready to disappear. Welcome to Halloween.
Kidding me? Yeah, boy. Come on, we can't even speak the same. Kidding me? Yeah, boy. Come at this? Boy? Are you kidding me? Yeah, boy.
Then he doubled down. Yeah, I said, and I called you a little boy. Tim ain't playing. Tim, is he unhinged?
Come on, we can't even speak the same language. We don't speak the same language, bruh. For real. Shit. Boxing Hall of Famer, 5-time world champion. You ain't never even
Let him know your accolades, Uncle Tim. I knew I shouldn't have put on this jersey, my softball jersey. It got green on it, so I'm see-through, goddammit. It looked like it's the crescent moon, and we'll call it the waxing. It look like a crescent moon, and we'll call it the waxing. I'm acting like this because it's Halloween, my favorite day of the year. Talk to me, Tim. Give me that energy. We're going to be trick-or-treating with the babies just a couple, like 10, 12 hours. Let's get it. What time is it? It's only 11:25 p.m. on October 30th, so this is All Hallows Eve.
touched the strap. Never even got close to a strap. World champion. You ain't never even touched the strap. Never even got close to a strap. And you trying to come at me? Come on, bro.
What the hell he say to Tim? Tim, hold on, I gotta start this over. I gotta start this from the beginning. Let me shut up. Even right there, Tim look hot.
Yo, Tim the Storm Bradley, you already know the rest. Jayleon, what? Bruh, for real? You want to come at this? Boy? Are you kidding me? Yeah, boy. Come on, we can't even speak the same language. We don't speak the same language, bruh. For real. Shit. Boxing Hall of Famer, 5-time world champion. You ain't never even touched a strap. Never even got close to a strap. And you trying to come at me? Come on, bro. There's levels to this, bruh. Yeah, there's levels to this. Oh yeah, even on the damn mic, bro. You should have just been quiet. Just like you have been for the longest time. Just shut the hell up. Let me do what I do. Yeah, intercept it. Oh yeah, intercept it, fool. This had nothing to do with you.
That's that Cali coming out of, that's how you know Tim is from Cali. He said, fool. You see, as soon as somebody from Cali get mad, that fool come out, that let you know they ain't playing. In their youth, they was throwing hands, and they was, we would call them in the West Coast, they was thuggish, ruggish bones.
Idiot.
And then called him an idiot. I don't know what the hell Jayleon did. I'm just reacting. And Tim, we like this Tim. He unhinged. We love it, but we need to know what's really going on.
Do with you, idiot.
Oh, so what? It had nothing to do with you. So something going on behind the scene that Jay Leon did and said that made Tim go crazy? Or is Jay Leon, did he probably respond? Because I remember because I'll be doing this. Tim Bradley came out and he was mad at, who was it? I think he was mad at Montana Love, Shakur Stevenson, Raymond Ford, and Jermaine Ortiz for helping Jake Paul try to defeat their boxing brother, Gervonta Tank Davis. Okay. So Jay Leon Love must have responded to that. I don't know. I've been here following along, so I've been paying attention, as y'all can clearly see. Hopefully this makes sense. Let me know in the comment section. And I'm guessing now that Jay Leon Love fired back at Tim, and now Tim is firing back at Jay Leon Love of, I guess, what he said to Uncle Tim. So I just made it make sense to me. Hopefully this is the real story. We're gonna find out because I queued up and I haven't seen it yet. Jay Leon Love saying something. But I think Jay Leon Love said his before I seen this from Tim.
On the damn mic, bro. You should have just been quiet. Just like you have been for the longest time. Just shut the hell up. Let me do what I do. Yeah, intercept it. Oh yeah, intercept it, fool. This had nothing to do with you, idiot. Had nothing, but now you in it. Now you in it, Jay Leon, you in it now.
Ooh, Jay Leon, you in it. You want to open your mouth? Don't you know when you supposed to speak when spoken to, boy? And you want to come over here and try to speak up and disrespect me? We do the same thing. You couldn't even come close to a title. I attained that and then some, Hall of Fame. Don't you dare speak and think your lips to even speak out towards me, or I rip out your tongue and hand it to Jake so he can lick his ass with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Uncle Tim, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, let's go.
Oh, absolutely, you in it, bruh. For real, I ain't never seen somebody that looked like you on camera. Clean your lens.
You know, Cali, we got jokes over here on the West Coast. He said, you so ugly, you got to clean your lens. Say you talking about, I don't know if that's a smudge of dirt. I don't know if that's just J all on it, junk. I don't know what it is.
Clean your lens. You look dirty. Clean your lens. You look dirty, my boy. Yeah, go take a shower. Go get a shave. You look like a bum. Straight up.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm acting like this because when I queued up the Jay Leon Love, he looking like all Tim is saying. But Tim, you throwing ad hominems. You ain't got to be doing. And what you worried about what another man look like for? That's just to throw that out there. Because remember, I got to turn into everybody. I got to tap into each entity to make it make sense to the viewer. Damn. Jay Leon, he did look a little rough though, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, go take a shower. Go get a shave. You look like a bum. Straight up. Yeah. So, look. Check this out. I meant every word I said.
You see, with Tim, you can see him in the iris. Oh, he got that fighting spirit still in him right there. I'm looking right at Uncle. I'm looking at Tim too. That's what we talking about, champ. Let him know what it is. And he's still like that. Let me put make sure my cloak is together.
Yeah, you want me to spell it out for you? SELLOUT.
So he a sellout. So yes. So perfect. Him calling them a sellout. So he is talking about Montana Love, Shakur Stevenson, Raymond Ford, and Jermaine Ortiz for helping and working with Jake Paul in his training camp. And he calling them sellouts. Ooh, selling out the culture. But then remember, I'm telling you, you got to turn into everybody. And you got to remember, Tim, that they going to come at you for having a Mexican wife. Is that not selling out? Ladies and gentlemen, remember, I got to turn into everybody. Perspective is key.
Do you need me to say it slower for you? I think you...
I'll help you out, Tim. Jay Leon Love, Tim Bradley is clearly pissed off about a take that you gave him that I know nothing about, but we got you queued up and we will listen to it. But he's telling you like you had nothing to do with it. And I told you what I said about them, they're sellouts. SELLOUTS, sellouts. It is what it is. That's what Tim is saying, Jay Leon. That's what Tim's saying. I'm just chilling with my cloak. I'm chilling with my cloak, brother.
You a little slow. Yeah, I really do think you a little slow. You don't get it, do you? No, I'm not finna sit here all day and explain it to you. Just look at the history. You don't see what's going on because you got your head so far up Jake Paul's ass, you can't see nothing.
Colonoscopy, or what's it, a colonoscopy? He could be checking for that. You never know, checking for prostate cancer. So he could be looking out and making sure that Jake Paul is just healthy enough to go into that ring, Tim. Remember, it's about perspective.
Yeah, man, I tell you what, 2 for 1 special. You ever heard of that? 2 for 1 special.
You gonna call him out? Uh-oh, 2 for 1 special is looking like Tim Bradley about to call out Jake Paul and Jalen Love. He call him out, Call him out,
I'll whoop your ass and Jake Paul ass in the
that trick. Get him, whoop that trick. Put BTA to that trick. Put PTA. Go ahead and beat him like he was an orphan. That's what they that's what Tim is saying to Jake Paul and Jalen Love. Reading the caption.
Same damn night, 5 rounds apiece. Both of y'all ass. I'll whoop both of y'all ass. It'd be the first time in the history of boxing where a trainer get his ass whooped and this damn pupil. Yeah.
So he's saying he gonna beat Daniel-san's ass and Mr. Miyagi. Who you know do that? Timothy Bradley. And it's Halloween. Timothy, well, All Hallows Eve. Timothy Bradley saying, I'll whoop Daniel-san's ass, and then I'll go whoop Mr. Miyagi ass, and just for the F of it, I'll go put hands on Shredder. Just for being a rat.
I'm serious about this too, bruh. For real. But I already know. It ain't gonna be no phone call, because y'all already know I'm a real one. Yeah, I stay on the grind. Absolutely. Yeah, and I don't play. I don't play boxing, big dog. I don't play around. Yeah, I'm not sitting here fighting no 30 pounder and then fighting this guy.
Oh, now he talking about Jake. I ain't none of that. Ooh, Tim is into his feelings. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a prime example. That's why you don't get on your feelings and go live in front of the world, because we all heard Tim. He sat back and said, I don't know what's wrong with these dudes. I would never get in there and fight a Jake Paul. I would never even try to spar a Jake Paul. So now Tim is going back against his word because his emotions got involved in the game, and he's a fighter. And the number one rule they tell you when you go into that squared circle, don't be emotional. I wonder what the hell Jalen Love said that got Tim all in his emotions like this. He's exposing his California thuggish, ruggish bones of ways. We're gonna be wilding. Let's get it. I like this reaction shit. I'm gonna do about 4 of these tonight.
Grind. Absolutely. Yeah, and I don't play. I don't play boxing, big dog.
Nope, we keep it
real. I don't
real.
play around. Yeah, I'm not sitting here fighting no 30 pounder and then fighting this guy and fighting the dude off the couch. No, Nah, dog. I fight the real. That's what I did. I've done it my whole damn career, yo. For real.
I know y'all seen that provocateur fight. Went out there thumping it with Tim, and Tim said he left out of that ring, had a concussion. Y'all talking to the man that gave Manny Pacquiao an L. Gave Manny Pacquiao an L.
But I'll slap you around, and then when it comes to my wife, I almost forgot. When it comes to you talking about my wife, what the hell?
Ooh, you coming for a man's spouse? That's your ass. What the hell? Oh, Jalen Love, what the hell you say about Tim's wife? Oh yeah, we gotta listen to what Jalen Love said, because 10 is on 10. Tim is on 10. Tim is on 10. You know he pissed off. And when they see Jalen, he gonna try to knock off his block. I should do a freestyle battle right now. I'll be Tim with the freestyle. Jalen Love, you step up to me talking about my wife? Nah, I can't do that. I can't do that. Let me stop. Let's get back to the video.
Hell wrong with you, boy? Yeah, you get checked. Don't ever bring my wife into this conversation in boxing, period. Fool, don't ever do that. The last time I checked, you got your ass whooped by a Mexican. Yeah, his name is David Benavidez. Mopped the floor with your ass. I ain't never lost to no Mexican in my damn professional career.
Bradley ain't playing no games. Want to talk about my woman. Oh shit, his wife is Mexican, ladies and gentlemen. So that's why Tim Bradley is hot. And he's saying I ain't never lost to her brothers or nobody. That's Tim Bradley. So you can say all you want. I ain't never got hands put on me. Tim Bradley, ladies and gentlemen, in his feelings, going hard at Jalen Love. because I guess Jalen Love said something about his wife that was crazy. I wonder what the hell Jalen said. Oh, goddamn, Tim, he ready to chop down and bite the hell out you. Look like he got fangs behind them teeth. A second row. Tim gonna come out the flesh on your ass. Tim is gonna be known as the real life reptilian. Ooh, what if Tim was a reptilian, ladies and gentlemen? He was the original Zero, the reptilian Zero. Jalen Love, we gonna have to tap in and see what the hell you done said to Tim.
I ain't never lost to no Mexican in my damn professional career. Never. Fool. So, yeah, when I see you, oh, yeah, it's checkity check on the spot. Yeah, don't ever bring my wife's name up. Fool.
Oh, damn. Don't you ever bring my wife's name up, fool. Tim was hot, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on, let me take this shit off right here. What the hell is this?
Friday is company karaoke.
Tim. You know what? We got to play this Jalen Love. Because I'm like, goddamn, Tim, what the hell they done did to Timothy Bradley? Jalen Love, according to Tim, coming out talking crazy about his wife. Well, let's listen to the video. Well, let's tap into Jalen Love, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jalen Love. This is what he says that got Timothy Bradley so upset. She gonna be good. Let's go, Jalen. What you got?
Yo, what up, though? This message is for Timothy Bradley.
Ooh, let it be known. So this must be the video because you can see Jalen Love and he's looking like he needs a bath. He looking like he need a shower. That's what Timothy Bradley said. He looked dirty. What the hell you talking about? Gonna come over here talking about me. Fix your lens. Look, he said fix your lens. And so yeah, this gotta be the video. So yeah, Timothy Bradley, alrighty. And you hear Jalen Love. He said, Tim, this is going towards you. Tim, this is at you. Let's get into it because Tim was hot. So Jalen Love must be pushing buttons. Let's listen.
Yo, what up, though? This message is for Timothy Bradley. One of the guys that have given us some of the greatest fights we've seen in boxing. Criticizing black fighters for going to camp with a white guy or
Oh, so it is with that. Okay, so boom. Let's go. And I'm only pumped up because I've never watched this and I didn't watch Tim. I see it, I clip it, and then I react to it in front of the people. And it is about when Timothy Bradley called Montana Love, Shakur Stevenson, Raymond Ford, Jermaine Ortiz. He called them sellouts for going to help Jake Paul defeat their brother, Gervonta Davis. And when it comes in the form of brother, another boxer, because this is a guy from the outside coming into boxing. So this is your combat brother. This is your brother when it comes to boxing. And you're going against your brother to help a YouTuber, Jake Paul. I don't think it had to do about nothing with race, because when Tim was talking about his original video, Tim said, your brothers of boxing, and how dare this YouTuber Disney Channel kid gonna come into our sport and y'all gonna go help him? That's what Tim said. It wasn't about Jake Paul being white. It was about him not being a true boxer and true boxers to the core going to help Jake Paul when he's just a YouTuber and Disney Channel kid. So let's rewind it. So that's why I exist, to break it down the real way, because I be paying attention.
Yo, what up, though? This message is for Timothy Bradley. One of the guys that have given us some of the greatest fights we've seen in boxing.
Facts. Look, he said, I'm gonna give him his accolades. I'm gonna give him a respect. I'm gonna big him up first. And while he bigging up there, let me big up Fight Hype. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all go subscribe to Fight Hype, because without Fight Hype, I wouldn't be reacting to Jalen Love right now. The internet is big enough for all of us to eat. So why not feast and eat together? Our number one goal is to make boxing at the number one sport. And we here to make boxing the shiz nitty in front of the whole world. Like, what's the number one combat sport in the world? Boxing, the pugilistic sport. Go mano y mano in the squared circle, the chamber of truth, where all secrets will be revealed. Respect yourself. Therefore, you will respect the sport. Go to your neutral corner. So get big and up Tim Bradley right now. It's Jalen Love.
criticizing black fighters for going to camp with a white guy or a Mexican that is going up against a black guy. That is stupid, bro. That is the...
He wasn't talking nothing about that. The video I watched when Tim was talking about sellouts, when he called out Jermaine Ortiz, Shakur Stevenson, Montana Love, and Raymond Ford, he was talking about a non-boxer coming into the sport to face one of your brothers in boxing. That's what it was about. So how the hell did we get on race when that's when it wasn't about that in the first place? Jake Paul is not a boxer, and then we got true boxers to the core going to help this non-boxer. How the hell did we turn this in to black fighters going to help a white fighter? You see how they manipulate and twist the shit? But that's why I exist now. Me and my cloak. Detective Ghoul. I'm Detective Ghoul, ready to make sense with the fools. That's what we talking about off the top of the dome. It's Halloween. I can act like this because I know who I am.
The most clownish shit I ever seen.
Let's rewind it. This shit hot.
Guy or a Mexican that is going up against a black guy. Criticizing black fighters for going to camp with a white guy or a Mexican that is going up against a black guy. That is stupid, bro. That is the most clownish shit I ever seen, because boxing has never been about race. It's a universal sport.
Yeah, we all know that. It's man on man. If you over here talking about he gonna beat him because he black, he gonna beat him because he white, he gonna beat him because he Mexican, he gonna beat him because he's Japanese, he gonna beat him because he's Arabic, he's gonna beat him because he's Indian, he's gonna beat him because he's Puerto Rican. No, I'm no black, I'm Puerto Rican. And then he gonna beat him because he from the Czech Republic. Hell to the nah. It ain't got nothing to do with none of that. It got to do with a left hand and a right hand, your skills, and may the best man win. You better throw all that race shit out as soon as you about to get your chrome dome cracked. We'll give a damn about none of that. Lace them up and may the best man win. Hell y'all talking about. Facts. But let me rewind this so we can make it make sense.
About race. It's a universal sport.
Facts.
Different race have given us some of the best fights in boxing. But here you are, a guy that has contributed to that, critiquing black fighters for opening up.
Oh, you better begin it. What's it? What's his name? God damn it. What's it? Damn. Was it Gotti and Ward? Yeah, Gotti and Ward. There's going at it, ladies and gentlemen. Just thumpers. Or don't forget, damn, what's it? Chico Corrales, ladies and gentlemen, when he came back, was over there getting dominated, getting hands put on him, but then he clocked him. But damn, was fighting a Mexican fighter. It was a hell of a bout. They was throwing down. So shout out to Chico Corrales and rest in peace. God damn it, got up off the canvas and got the victory done and was over there celebrating. Chico, God damn it, you talking about hell of bouts out there. Was another one we seen, bangers. But damn, it's a whole lot of them. They well, say one. I can't.
Doors and different opportunities and so on and so forth, bro, because black? Get the fuck out of here, man. That's some clown shit, and we can't allow no shit like that. You know, it's not what you...
Hold on. What you talking about the black? What happened with black? I'm lost. Is it stating that the black fighters went to go help Jake Paul? Jermaine Ortiz, ain't he Puerto Rican or something?
Black? Get the fuck out of here, because...
I just think they threw the black in because it was Montana Love, Raymond Ford, and Shakur Stevenson going to help him with the helper. And I guess the helper would be Jermaine Ortiz.
Black? Get the fuck out of here, man.
Hold on, I want to hear.
Critiquing black fighters for opening up doors and different opportunities and...
Critiquing black fighters for opening up doors and critiquing. We got to pay attention to every word Jay Leon say because Tim was going crazy.
You are a guy that has contributed to that, critiquing black fighters for opening up doors and different opportunities and so on and so forth, bro, because black?
Critiquing black fighters to open up doors and stuff like that, and then so-called black. A little lost.
Get the fuck out of here, man. That's some clown shit, and we can't allow no shit like that. You know, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So if you didn't mean it that way, that's how it sounded. Man, get your shit.
Is he talking about the same video that I'm talking about with Tim, what he said? Because it was nothing about nothing being black. Damn. I need to go watch the video or something.
Get together, bro. You married to a Mexican. The fuck? You been stepped out the box if you want to critique that shit.
I told Tim earlier that they was going to say that. Hold on. Let me make this make sense. Say that again. Okay, so he's saying that Tim is saying that what the hell you black dudes going to help the white dude Jake Paul? Y'all should leave him alone and mind your own business because you're selling out. And then Jalen Love saying, what the hell you selling out? You done sold out marrying a Mexican woman. And that's what Tim hopped in, and that's why Tim was angry about what Jalen Love said. And that's why he brung up Jalen Love, you lost to David Benavidez. So that's why Tim was in his feelings, because Tim he see himself as an Uncle Tom. That's why he got so mad. Because Tim was pissed off. You ain't gonna be hot like that. He probably laying in the bed, laying next to him, be like, oh, goddamn. And you see all these pro-blacks and be talking with their white wives and all that shit. So that probably tapped into Tim's mind too. And he started thinking about that because Tim was hot. This bet not be the video that Tim was going crazy about. This bet, and that was it.
You married to a Mexican. The fuck? You been stepped out the box if you want to critique that shit.
He said, you're married to a Mexican woman. You been stepped out of the box. And Tim went on his video and said, now you talking about my wife? He wasn't talking about your wife. He just stated the facts. You're married to a Mexican woman. That's not talking about your wife. This is the video that made Tim. Hold on. This bet not be the video because Jalen Love didn't say nothing wrong to me. Let me rewind this.
Yo, what up, though? This message is for Timothy Bradley, one of the guys that have given us some of the greatest fights we've seen in boxing.
Okay.
Criticizing black fighters for going to camp with a white guy or a Mexican that is going up against a black guy. That is stupid, bro. That is the most.
Oh, he said going up against Mexicans. That's when Tim told him about David Benavidez.
Clownish shit I ever seen.
Putting hands on him. The Mexican monster. And he probably gonna strike coming soon, November 22nd. He said, I can't come out on my birthday, which is tomorrow, Halloween, because he's a monster. So he said, now I gotta wait for November 22nd to reveal myself to the sheiks.
Because stupid, bro. That is the most clownish shit I ever seen, because boxing has never been about race. It's a universal sport. Different race have given us some of the best fights in boxing. But here you are, a guy that has contributed to that, critiquing black fighters for opening up doors and different opportunities and so on and so forth, bro, because black? Get the fuck out of here, man. That's some clown shit, and we can't allow no shit like that. You know, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So if you didn't mean it that way, that's how it sounded. Man, get your shit together, bro. You married to a Mexican. The fuck? You been stepped out the box if you.
Hey, he said, get your shit together. What the hell are you talking about? And then just stated an obvious fact. This bet not be the video Tim mad about.
Been stepped out the box if you want to critique that shit.
Wow, and they showing Montana Love helping him. Wow. That's why Tim was so irate. And then now I notice, see? Now it's everything is coming to. Remember, when I do these reactions, I gotta make it make sense to me so it makes sense to y'all. See, now I'm sitting back, and now, because remember, I called out the odd homonyms that Tim Bradley kept going back and throwing at Jalen Love, had me laughing, called him dirty, fix your camera, you got beat up by David Benavidez, you got cleaned up, you wasn't nothing, you didn't win a belt, you know, all the accolades that I got. Now I see why he said it, because he had nothing to be mad about Jalen Love, because he came out and said that. That's Tim being insecure, ladies and gentlemen, hopping inside of his body, hopping in his mind, looking back at his life, looking over, rolling over, and then say, damn, Jalen Love, to me, ladies and gentlemen, he didn't say nothing wrong for me to have Tim going crazy like this. But then again, when I told you the video I watched, it wasn't even about race. It was about being boxing and a non-boxer, and they're going to help a non-boxer help their brother in boxing. That, if they talking about that with Tim, he was not talking about race. Jalen Love just made that whole shit up. If they talking about the video that I seen, that I've watched. So either Tim was pissed off for no goddamn reason, because to me, Jalen Love didn't say nothing wrong, or Jalen Love just made that whole shit up right there. Because from the video I'm watching, when it comes to being black fighters going to help the white dude, it had nothing to do with that. So that's a whole made up scenario. That was made up by Jalen Love. huh. And the only thing I get to make Tim Bradley mad is that he said, you stepped out a long time ago if it were about race because you were with a Mexican woman. And maybe that pissed off Tim. But Tim, if that's the video that you're mad at Jayleon Love, champ, you need to go to therapy, my brother. Because that's wild. You shouldn't be mad at that. He ain't say nothing wrong. And at the end, he just stated a fact. Let's interact with this so we can watch Tim go crazy. That better not be the video he mad about. Maybe I'm missing something.
90s pop theme.
I ain't never lost to no Mexican in my damn professional. Yo, Tim Desert Storm.
And that's why I'm thinking I had to do something with him saying who you're married to, because that's when he brug up getting beat up by the Mexican fighters out of nowhere. And Tim said, I ain't never lost to one, including her brothers. Huh.
Bradley, you already know the rest. Jayleon. What? Bruh, for real? You want to come at this? Boy? Are you kidding me? Yeah, boy. Come on, we can't even speak the same language. We don't speak the same language, bruh. For real. Shit. Boxing Hall of Famer, 5-time world champion. You ain't never even touched a strap. Never even got close to a strap. And you trying to come at me? Come on, bro. There's levels to this, bruh. Yeah, there's levels to this. Oh yeah, even on the damn mic, bro. You should have just been quiet. Just like you have been for the longest time. Just shut the hell up. Let me do what I do. Yeah, in the set.
Imagine they talking about race and all that, and Tim looking crazy like that, walking down the street, screaming into his phone, and the neighbors open up the door, and it was like, it's another crazy black guy walking the streets again. Call security and make sure he doesn't try to break in our house. If they talking about the race, that'll go crazy, because you see him keep looking up, walking around, look like he in a nice little neighborhood, going crazy on the phone and shit. And it's like, oh, what the hell is going on with that guy right there?
Intercepted. Oh yeah, intercepted, fool. This had nothing to do with you, idiot. Had nothing. But now you in it. Now you in it, Jayleon. You in it now.
But if Jayleon is really in it for making up that narrative that Jayleon said about the race, that was just made up that was in his head. Because if he's talking about Tim and the fighter selling out, it wasn't about that. Like, I'm gonna keep saying this, ladies and gentlemen. It was about Jayleon Love. No, it was about Shakur Stevenson, Montana Love, Ortiz, Jermaine Ortiz, and Raymond Ford being boxers true to the sport with Tank, and they're helping a non-fighter, a non-boxer, a YouTuber, and a Disney Channel. You're going against your boxing brother. That's what Tim was talking about. And now Jayleon Love, he threw in the black thing helping a white dude. When to me, from the video I watched and reacted to, it was nothing about that. But maybe I'm missing a link or something. I don't know. But and me watching Jayleon Love, and if Tim Bradley is reacting to the video that we just seen from Jayleon Love and acting crazy like this, it has to do with his wife, ladies and gentlemen. And that he feels, because he called them a sellout, that inside to him, he feels as if it's a sellout. He feels as if he's a sellout if he's reacting with such emotion.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely you in it, bruh. For real. I ain't never seen somebody that looked like you on camera. Clean your lens. Clean your lens. You look dirty. Clean your lens. You look dirty, my boy. Yeah, go take a shower. Go get a shave. You look like a bum. Straight up.
That was the video. Tim shouldn't be this mad for Jayleon Love. Jayleon Love didn't say nothing wrong, and he stated a fact. Get out your emotions and go work on yourself, champ.
Yeah. So, look. Check this out. I meant every word I said. Yeah, you want me to spell it out for you? SELLOUT.
Ain't playing with him. He calling him a sellout. So I guess Tim did call him a sellout or something. So I guess the black fighters are sellouts for going to help Jake Paul. But the video I watched had nothing to do with that, ladies and gentlemen. Matter of fact, hold on. Let's go see. Damn this. I'm making it make sense. Hold on. Let me go to Tim Bradley's channel right now. Let me go to my brother Tim Bradley's channel, and we're going to go back and see what the hell he talking about, because I got to make this make sense. And I can't leave without it making sense. What the hell they talking about? Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate on boxing fight. KSI beef tag team versus Logan and Jake Paul. I'm gonna have to react to that too. Layla Ali just torched Claressa Shields with another heater, ladies and gentlemen. No competition. Layla Ali up 4-0. She just swept Claressa. She swept her with the first one. She swept her on the response from Claressa. Horrible response. Should have never responded. Made you look even worse. Just did part 2. Just defeated her in that. That's Layla Ali up 3. And she told her she wasn't getting in the ring with her ever in life. So now Claressa got to live with that. So Layla up 4-0. Cleaned her up a full sweep with only 3 videos. So let's get it. We rocking with Ali. But the GOAT right now, boxing, we rocking with Claressa. But when it comes to this, what I want to say, I want to say nothing disrespectful, because I'm not here to be disrespectful. When it comes to common sense, we'll say that, because Claressa living in our head movies. So when it comes to common sense, we see the receipts, we see it in plain view, in real time. Layla Ali is up. She ain't did nothing to your ass but try to help you. You hating because you got daddy issues and your daddy sees her as the best and you thought she was ugly and you find her as pretty, and that's why you going on this whole tangent in your mind. That's just the facts. Hold on, HIV? Like HIV pill dilemma? What the fuck kind of... What is going on in society for this to be an ad? Wow. I'm staying under my rock with my wife and my babies.
Yo, Tim Desert Storm Bradley, you already know.
Okay, we got Tim Desert Storm Bradley. We got him right there. So boom, I'll be going off on tangents. We gonna find Timothy Bradley. Okay, Tim, I'm on Tim's channel right now. Wardley versus Parker, stopped early. Double Leprechauns forward, Shakur and Love. Okay. Found it.
You see what?
I think I found it.
Tim Desert Storm Bradley.
I think I found it. Boom. So we gonna pull this down and break it down. Because here, if I get knocked out, I gotta break it down and it gotta be thorough for me to understand. So I don't be tossing and turning in bed trying to figure out, damn, the video, it didn't come to a full completion for me. I still have questions. I don't want that to be me in the bed with the wife.
The wait is over. Slim Chickens finally brought back their tender bites. I went with the 6-piece tender bites, tossed in honey.
Yo, Tim Desert Storm Bradley, you already know the rest. Man, now they got fighters out there putting on boxing clinics. Now, they traveling around and putting on boxing clinics. Is that the case now? You gotta be kidding me, man. For real. Come on now. Ain't these the same people that said that they wouldn't do this? They wouldn't fight Jake Paul? The same people saying that they wouldn't fight Jake Paul. They wouldn't do what Tank is doing. But they get in the ring with him, for real? And they over there putting on boxing clinics for him. Are you kidding me? Come on, man. Y'all gotta check yourself, man, before you wreck yourself. Yeah, that's old school. If you don't know what I'm talking about, hey, you need to get with the program.
No, we with the pro. You better chickadee. You better check yourself before you wreck yourself, because bad knowledge is bad for your health. I'm gonna have to add my own lyrics. We remember Tim. I'm an 80s baby, so you know I remember.
Yeah, but anyway.
Yeah, that's what we talking about, Yeah.
Hey, damn, what's going on? Come on now. So you don't like what he doing, but you supporting the cause? Make that make sense. Man, y'all gotta look at the whole picture, man. Y'all slacking over there. Y'all gotta look at the whole damn picture, man. You see what Jake is doing? Jake fighting a 130-pounder.
And that's facts. We seeing him fighting Tank, trying to get over, and we always see Jake trying to get over. Either it's an old MMA fighter, it's a non-experienced fighter, or when he get in there with somebody, he over there get into a tough fight. I thought he beat Tommy Fury. I thought he beat Tommy. He dropped Tommy and he was landing more jabs and all that shit. They just gave it to Tommy Fury, but I thought Jake won that fight. But talk to us, Tim.
Think about that, 130-pounder, one of your brothers.
Boxing Brothers. He go, yep, this is the video. Cha-ching. That's why we break it down, and that's why when it comes to reacting, stay in the video lane that you know what's going on. And I say that to say I can pull up videos because I seen and heard them before. I can recollect and go get them and then break them down in real time. So yes, Jay Leon Love, he came out and made it about race. And this is the video I told y'all about. He went against your boxing brother. This dude does not box. He is a YouTuber and he was on Disney Channel. You guys was boxing since y'all was a little boy, grown up with Tank, going to all these tournaments as a little boy. Your boxing brother. That's what he was talking about. And then Jay Leon Love made it black man, white man, and you know, trying to spin the narrative. But this is the video and it had nothing to do with that. But maybe I'm tripping. That's why I pulled it up so we can react to it.
You see what Jake is doing? Jake fighting a 130 pounder. Think about that, 130 pounder, one of your brothers. One of your brothers. Yeah, one of your boxing brothers. You know Jake Paul is fakety fake.
There you go. Jay Leon Love is wild, and Jay Leon Love made that whole shit up just to get a talking point. This is not about race. He said your boxing brother. You was born and bred doing boxing. This dude he's fake. And why would you go out there and go help this fake man trying to defeat the real boxer? That's what Tim is talking about. Y'all need to wake up. Jay Leon Love. Bruh. I'm taking a point away from your ass for that.
Think about that, 130 pounder, one of your brothers. One of your brothers. Yeah, one of your boxing brothers. You know Jake Paul is fakety fake. Fake. Yeah. Man, wherever that fake pleather. He fake.
Pleather. Call him pleather, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all remember pleather trying to get over until it get wet. It was like, it's supposed to just trickle off. Why is it smearing? Facts, y'all know how it go.
Get him pleather. Yeah, he is fake. He ain't real. Y'all over there serving him up, giving him boxing lessons. You know what I'm saying? Giving him the secret to defeat your brother.
Boxing lessons to try to defeat your boxing brother. Oh, Jay Leon Love, you weak as hell for that, man. See, that's why we need motherfuckers like me. See, I don't want to be cursing like that for not having the right words to come out my mouth. So let me press play till I come up with something.
Tank Davis, whether you hate him or love him, that's crazy to me. I don't get it.
No, that's crazy to me too. That's wild as hell. You guys, and I heard, speaking for Shakur, I seen Shakur on sitting down in interviews. He didn't care for it like that. He said, get your money, goddammit. If you're gonna go out there and get your money, go ahead and get it. But when it comes to this boxing, I'm gonna stick to my journey and try to do it for legacy. That's what I heard Shakur Stevenson say. But Tim Bradley is saying, you gonna give up the sauce to this non-fighter to go out there and try to defeat the fighter? You giving up the secret sauce? Oh, y'all disrespecting the sport that I love. The sport that gave me everything. The sport that made me a Hall of Famer. I made myself, and the sport acknowledged me. I was the chosen one in this shit. And y'all trying to give out my secret energy and my secret sauce to this non-fighter? I get that part, Tim. I get that part.
Yeah. Hey, ain't nobody damn perfect, man, but I'm here to let y'all know, man. Y'all dropping the ball, man. Y'all out of pocket on this. You didn't see what Boots did? You see what Boots tried to do and you see it backfire on him? Now he looking stupid. Now he over there trying to chase a Crawford fight. Fool, did you see what you tried to do? Ain't nobody finna fight you. Come on. Ain't nobody about to...
I think they's talking about when they was talking about Virgil Ortiz, Jaron Ennis ducking Virgil Ortiz or something like that. That'll be a whole nother breakdown, but I gotta stay focused because my ass will go on tangents, and then y'all see me. Y'all gonna get used to it, but we gonna make it make sense at the end of the day though.
Fight you? Crawford ain't about to fight you. He ain't about to give you no payday after you did what you did. Come.
Oh, that's what, after you did what you did. He said when he went out there and tried to go help Canelo Alvarez and tried to give him the secret tips right there on Crawford, because he fights switches and all that, and he want to fight him. Look, Jaron said, oh, you don't want to fight me? Oh, you about to go fight this dude? You know what? I'm gonna get in your head. That was a psychological move right there for Jaron Boots Ennis.
Come on, man.
And it backfired. Went out there and tore his ass up. TB, goddammit. Shout out to Terrence, goddammit. The greatest right now. This is Terrence Bud Crawford's era. And we rocking with TB. And I say TB like Tony Montana. Remember, he told Tony, he was like, no, I told you to go in there and tell him that you, sanitation. I told him to tell him that you worked in the sanitarium, not the sanitation. And I told you to tell him that you had TB. Look, y'all remember Scarface? And I told you to tell him that you had TB. So we rocking with Terrence Bud Crawford, but most importantly, we rocking with TB.
Shoot. Look. Tank, you ain't out the weeds for this. You part of this hate. You part of this movement that's going on right now.
Oh, okay. You're part of this hate and you're part of this movement. He's talking about fake boxing going on with all these social media influencers coming in, getting to the money, getting the recognition, getting to the bag, and the real fighters who've been doing this their whole life is being looked over, not paid attention to, not getting the bag, can't feed their family because y'all giving it to social media dorks. That's how Tim Bradley is feeling.
You a part of this, yeah. No doubt. You sitting behind your keyboard or your phone and you talking trash, but you ain't willing to step up and catch that fade. Yeah.
Oh, you gonna step up and catch that fade. What did 4 Extra say on Burning Avenue, nigga? On Burning Avenue, you better catch that fade. That's Tim Bradley turning into 5 Extra, ladies and gentlemen. Tim Bradley turning into 5 Extra. Because if I close that hand, and then I got a fist, and I just say, you got a fist for me? I say, I got 5 on it, got him. And tear his ass up. I should have did it with this hand. It was right there in front of the camera. Talk to us,
That's what it is. But shit, we not on you right now. We on these other guys, man. Double Linguini.
Who the hell is Double Linguini?
Yeah, straight up. That's how y'all gonna look, man.
Linguini, he's talking about a loose noodle, like the legs ain't gonna be there for him or something.
Look, if Jake Fakety Paul don't get this done, y'all gonna look like some, man, I'm telling you, straight Linguini leprechauns. Straight up double losers. Promise you that. And on the flip side of that, if Jake Paul was to pull off a victory, you're gonna look even worse. Because everybody gonna say, look at this. Look at these dudes, man. Look what they done did. Yeah. Boxing world gonna be upside down because Jake Paul gonna think Jake Paul gonna...
Boom. That's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. If Jake Paul go out here and beat Gervonta Tank Davis, that will turn boxing on its head, upside down. Like, what the hell y'all talking about? Y'all is training all this hard, doing all this, when all you need is a little clout, and we clean these dudes up. We getting the money anyway. Don't even pay attention to them boxers, because they're not entertaining. They don't even have the skills. I'm a YouTuber, Disney, been doing this for 5 years, and I took out the so-called face of boxing. Oh, shit, yeah. Tim ain't lying. That's gonna go crazy, ladies and gentlemen. Facts. Tim ain't lying.
Boxing world gonna be upside down because Jake Paul gonna think he bigger than Godzilla. I just beat pound for pound. You know how he do. He flipped the script every single time.
And you know Tim Bradley, he don't like Jake Paul, ladies and gentlemen. The fakety fake, like he been saying, he does not like Jake Paul. And if Jake Paul was to defeat Gervonta Tank Davis, this would turn boxing on his head. Jake Paul gonna go crazy, and you know, the entities behind the scene to switch up and flip the scene up, and like he said, upside down, especially boxing. And they already trying to tell you boxing is boring, boxing is fixed, boxing is rigged, boxing something needs to change, and this is not entertaining. Give us entertainment. Insert Jake Paul.
Jake Paul win? Oh, he bigger than Godzilla. He's ready for Usyk. He's ready to fight all these guys now. Jake Paul lose? Well, I got in the ring with a top pound for pound fighter in the world. I mean, what do you expect? He's more skillful than me. Man,
right. He's more skillful than me. Like, I mean, he's been doing this since he was 7 years old. I just thank God that I'm healthy and I'm okay. But to go up against a guy like that just shows you the guts and the grit that I have within inside of me. And I give nothing but shout out and love to Tank Davis. And I went out there and I tried to compete with Goliath, but I turned out and I fell short. But I'm pretty sure y'all seen what I did with Tank, and I can pretty sure I'll do better with me fighting Richardson Hitchens. That's gonna be Jake Paul in a post fight.
Flip the script every single time. You know this man is a Disney boy. He know how to act.
Oh, Well, you know, he's a Disney boy. He knows how to act. So far, we've been watching it. Jalen Love, I'm looking at you like a goofy because you over here made it about the black man and white man when it had nothing to do with that. He was talking about the brothers in boxing. It's a Disney Channel YouTuber. How dare you go against your brother of the sport to go give the skills that we've been training to get and attain since we was little kids and that we dreamed to be world champion. And we go out there and fight through the broken ribs, through the concussions, putting my health and everything on the line to learn these skills, and you gonna go give it away to an outsider for trinkets? Him is hot, and he don't like Jake.
He know what to say. He a car salesman. That's what he is. And y'all going over there contribute to help this dude. What you need to be doing is going to go support Tank. Shoot. Yeah, that's what you need to do. Oh, yeah.
Keep boxing pure. Hell, you talking about? I'm rocking with Tim on this. You got to keep boxing pure. Going out trying to give our secrets to this man, knowing that he got an agenda behind him. Believe it or not, it's an agenda behind this. So that's what y'all got to know. And Tim, he's spot on with it. And look at me. So that's why Tim Bradley was hot and mad. But he shouldn't have been hot and mad. He had no reason to be hot and mad because you knew he was lying. You knew he wasn't talking about that. Tim was just mad about the wife because it's a fact.
Shoot, man, I promise you, hey, look, man, look, you got to pray for your enemies, man. You got to pray for them. Yeah.
They said, no, I'm going to help.
You'll be amazed what come about. You will be amazed what come about, man. For real. Instead of trying to sabotage, because it make you look bad. It make you look worse. Not Tank. It's going to actually bump up Tank. Yeah, these actions, hey, people going to be supporting Tank on these type of actions. You guys got to look at the big picture, man. Years ago, man, I had a chance to spar, you know what I'm saying, Ricky Hatton. Rest in peace, my boy.
Rest in peace to the Hitman. Hitman Ricky Hatton. There's only one Ricky Hatton. One Ricky Hatton. There's only one Ricky Hatton. We remember. Rest in peace to Ricky Hatton.
We love you. But he fighting against Floyd Mayweather. Yeah. Plus, I'm Tim Desert Storm Bradley, people. I'm a 5-time world champ, Hall of Famer. Hey, at that time, I wasn't what I am today.
Right, he's saying you coming over here fighting Floyd Mayweather, I'm backing my countrymen. I'll be damned if a British fighter come up over here and try to defeat my countrymen. Hell, you talking about? Facts. That'd be me on the blow by blow. I'll be over there calling MMA. I'll be in the Czech Republic. I'll be in Germany, goddammit. Anybody rocking from the United States, I'm like, we gonna go ahead and go put a tariff on their ass and go back home with a smile on our face. So you better believe it. We love, rest in peace to Ricky Hatton, but he fighting Floyd Mayweather and you want me to go spar him? Go against my countrymen? This is a British fighter. Come on now, y'all, wake up.
But I still was a world champion. I held myself to a higher standard.
And yeah, facts. Hell, I look like being a sparring partner. What the hell you talking about?
I ain't finna go help nobody, period.
The facts, hold on, that's right, Tim. There you talking about break down the accolades again, then you want to try to come and bring me in here as a sparring partner? To the British man? Trying to take out America? Are you tripping?
I held myself to a higher standard. I ain't finna go help nobody, period. Shoot, you want this work? You come. I ain't finna am today. Plus, I'm Tim Desert Storm Bradley, people.
Talk to him.
I'm a 5-time world champ, Hall of Famer. Hey, at that time, I wasn't what I am today, but I still was a world champion. I held myself to a higher standard.
Up here.
I ain't finna go help nobody, period. Shoot, you want this work?
Pull yourself up from the bootstraps and get your ass walking.
You come all the way to me.
That's Tim Desert Storm Bradley. You want this work? You better come all the way to me, because I ain't playing no games with nobody, and ain't nobody gonna snap their fingers and tell me to come on. Hell nah. You see me, the accolades behind me, Tim Desert Storm Bradley. I'm really him.
Talk to this nigga! Talk to this man! It's gonna be a long night, nigga!
But we gonna make it short, quick, fast, and in a hurry, because we got things to do in the AM. Talk to us, Uncle Tim.
I'm not finna go to you. That's what it was. These young fighters, y'all gotta hold yourself to a higher standard. You two, Boots, all y'all, Ford, Shakur, Montana Love, I don't understand it.
Yep, they is talking about that. Shakur, Montana Love, Jermaine Ortiz. He just called out everybody I've been calling out. Because remember, I'm telling you, I'm tapped in and I'm paying attention. Wow, Jalen Love, you made that whole thing up about the black man and white man. Stop acting goofy, trying to race bait.
Talk about, well, he paying good money, Boots. He paying good money and I want the experience. Come on.
Look, oh, hold on, that don't sound right. He paying good money and I want the experience? What that sound like? That sound like a HO, ladies and gentlemen. One of them promiscuous things. Just pay me, I'm ready to have fun and show me a good time. Like Drizzy. Show me a good time. Oh yeah, show me a good time.
Bruh. All y'all, Ford, Shakur, Montana Love, I don't understand it. Talk about, well, he paying good money, Boost. He paying good money and I want the experience.
Sounding like a hawk. Look at what he say. Lena, go home and stop acting like a though. What was that? Damn, that was Marcus Houston on, damn, what's the movie? You Got Served. Lena, go home and stop acting like a.
Come on, bruh. Stop it. You know you don't need no damn money. All the money you done made. Shakur, you know you don't need no damn money either. Nah, y'all just looking crazy, man, for real. And I'm here to let y'all know. Y'all looking crazy, bruh, for real. Yeah, but yeah, you know, I'm Unc. I gotta speak the truth.
You speaking the truth, Unc, and nephew gonna be right here breaking it down, making it make sense. That's why I'm over here about to take it to the next level. Be myself, and then we gonna tap in. Unc, we got you, cause you got the boxing world. Staying pure to the sport, god damn it. A true pure blood of the sport. I ain't got nothing wrong with this whole breakdown. The only thing I got wrong with that was Tim got emotional because Jalen Love stated a fact after he lied. I'm about to get into that right now.
And that's just what it is.
We're gonna let Uncle Tim finish, and then Jalen Love, we're gonna have to get in your ass.
I gotta speak the truth. But don't sit here, the same people, don't sit here and say that you wouldn't do what Tank is doing and then you supporting the enemy. Tank ain't the enemy. Jake Paul is the enemy. Jake Paul got your opponent, Shakur. He got him into the ring. Yeah, Jake Paul got your opponent, and now you helping him. Come on, man. Anyways, look, I'm done. I'm done ranting. That's my time. And I'm Tim Desert Storm Bradley, and I'm out.
Hall of Famer, 5-time. Put some respect on his name. Ladies and gentlemen, Tim Bradley didn't say nothing wrong. Tim Bradley didn't say nothing wrong. And now we got to tap in. I got to go back and get this video. It's Jalen Love. Wow, broski. You just made that whole shit up. Hold on. And I was just breaking down the Clarissa Shields with Layla Ali. Clarissa Shields living in her head movies, making shit up. And now we can see Jalen Love, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, let's
making shit up. Wow. That's some crazy work. Let me go ahead and cue this up. He lied in real time. Just tried to spin a narrative and trying to race bait. Because that's what sells, huh? Goofy ass.
Yo, what up, though?
And I'm with Tim, little dirty motherfucker. Now let me calm down. Let me stop. Stupid shit. Let's listen to this liar.
Yo, what up, though? This message is for Timothy Bradley, one of the guys that have given us some of the greatest fights we've seen in boxing. Criticizing black fighters for going to camp with a white guy or
it had not Jalen. It wasn't about that, champ. Jake Paul is an outsider. You're a boxer. He's trying to come and infiltrate so he can do what they do. Ignore the fighters. Ignore the ones who've been truly doing this, who give their life, who give their heart, who give their all to the sport. And an outsider is trying to come in and then you trying to spin a narrative by trying to make it black and white? When it had nothing to do with that, Jake Paul is a YouTuber and a Disney Channel. Tim Bradley said, why are you boxers helping this non-boxer go against your boxing brother to give him the secrets of the chi to go out there and try to defeat him, of the power, of the skills, of the what is it, the sweet science. Wow, J'Leon Love, you get a big L, champ. Tim didn't say nothing about it. It had nothing to do with race. And just want to be relevant was J'Leon Love. And then he tried to throw, yeah, I'm with Tim now. Now I see what Tim said. And then you want to bring up my wife? You over here just made up a whole scenario about some shit that never came out of my mouth. That's a lie. And then you want to talk about my life to try to make it make sense, to try to throw digs at me? Oh, I'm with Tim. I'm with Tim. I'm with Uncle Tim. It just made sense. Remember what I always say, it has to make sense. And it just made sense to me. J'Leon Love, you a goofy for this.
Yo, what up, though? This message is for Timothy Bradley, one of the guys that have given us some of the greatest fights we've seen in boxing. Criticizing black fighters for going to camp with a white guy or a Mexican that is going up against a black guy. That is stupid, bro. That is the most clownish shit I ever seen, because boxing has never been about race. It's a universal sport. Different race have given us some of the best fights in boxing. But here you are, a guy that has contributed to that, critiquing black fighters for opening up doors and different opportunities and so on and so forth, bro, because black? Get the fuck out of here, man. That's some clown shit, and we can't allow no shit like that.
He said that's some clown shit and we can't allow nothing like this. You're the problem. You just made some whole shit up in your head and went to the internet with it. And I'm here to debunk all that bullshit, because y'all seen the reaction, y'all seen the videos. This nigga tripping.
Man, that's some clown shit.
Or as Timothy Bradley would like to say, this dirty nigga tripping.
And we can't allow no shit like that. You know, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So if you didn't mean it that way, that's how it sounded. Man, get your shit together, bro. You married to a Mexican. The fuck? You been stepped out the box if you want to critique that shit.
Wow. J'Leon Love made that whole shit up because Tim Bradley wasn't talking about black fighters going to help the white guy. He was talking about the boxer going to help the non-boxer go teach the non-boxer some skills to go defeat their boxing brother. Wow. J'Leon Love, you made that shit up. Hit the subscription and hit the like button. That's why Fight or Get Knocked Out exists, ladies and gentlemen, because we're here to do what? Make it make sense. And we just did right now. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. J'Leon Love, Tim Bradley is saying if he gets you in the ring with him, he gonna whoop your ass, and then before he whoop your ass, he gonna talk to you like how Tony Harrison was talking to Charlo.
I'm just that better athlete. And I know in my heart I would never lose to a sucker. He's a sucker.
That's Tim Bradley talking to J'Leon Love. He was tripping on this one. Tim L J'Leon Love. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. Have a good one.